Some games are beautiful, some are just nice looking, some have unique gameplay, some have even great gameplay. Airborne Kingdom falls into the first subspecies of games, and that is not a bad thing, because we need games that push visual creativity of the depths as well. Good day to you and welcome, I'm Ian Balak, and lately I've played some Airborne Kingdom on my stream, and that means it's Airborne Kingdom's review time. Long story short, Airborne Kingdom offers an easygoing resource management building strategy experience with an engaging twist. You are a flying city, not just a village on the ground. The survival and management elements are not difficult, so you can easily plan and focus on your following adventures as well as the placement of buildings on the ship. I must confess that I see the game a bit as form over substance, meaning that it feels like the developers had some great ideas for the graphical design and they built a game around it, with the gameplay just passing by the entertaining mark. However, the fact that the game can take less than 10 hours helps with all of it quite a bit, and the game does not overstay its welcome. If you want to know more, then stay a while and listen. Let's take the long route now, and let's start with gameplay. As I mentioned, the prime gameplay focus is on resource management. You have to manage a few resources, namely food, water, coal. These three could be summed up as traveling provisions. And then you have the building materials category, which includes wood, clay, which is processed into adobe, quartz, which is processed into glass, iron ore, which is processed into iron, and cotton, which is processed into canvas. That's it. It's fairly simple yet engaging, as you are always running out of something, and as you progress, you have much higher requirements for food, water, and coal. Wood, clay, and quartz are almost immediately accessible, but iron ore can be found only in one of the three regions of the map, and the same applies to cotton. This means that you are required to explore new areas to get new resources, but also to find new unlocks. Research unlocks. Yes, there is research. And it is once again a simple mechanism with major unlocks for buildings and minor upgrades that are usually in percentages and are improving their effectivity, efficiency, and providing another upgrades. To get the building research available, you need to get the unlock from some of the cities. You can buy these research unlocks for relics that you can find in old temples all over the map. As you explore the map, you also encounter villages from where you can recruit new inhabitants. The game loop might seem too simplistic, but I believe that a game like this needs simplistic approach. Once you go as a developer too deep and create system within systems, you are going to alienate the casual crowd. Not everything needs to be Factorio. Yet, it is not overly simple. For example, you can't stack buildings indefinitely and build ships in whatever shapes you want. You need to control the tilt of your city, which is controlled by weight, so placing buildings in some distance from the center point of the ship, or by placing more structures generating lift. If you build a few balloons at the back, your front will get into severe decline, and your people will leave. Who would like to live in a crooked city? Allow me a short interjection here. If you like this video, maybe subscribe to this channel, or at least press the like button or share your thoughts in the comment section. These videos are not even monetized and I enjoy having feedback. If you would like to really make my day, you could visit me on my Twitch channel, Ian Balak. Now, back to the review. Where Airborne Kingdom shines is its presentation. The sound design is great. All the sounds tell you exactly what you need to know, and sound prompts are easily distinguishable. Music is great, and it is somewhere between a unique OST and Middle Eastern lounge music. The narrator was well chosen and is very easy to listen to. The graphics themselves are low poly, and textures are not that great as well, but graphical fidelity is not necessary if you choose a proper art style. And they did. The game is simply nice to look at. The ground looks like a tile from an Indian palace. Your city can be colored in many different styles, and it goes to some unforgettable details such as the curly edges of the map. This is such a great idea. The newly added creative mode helps you play around with the artistic part without even having to focus on the gameplay part. The game isn't bad at anything, and its artistic value is undebatable. It is, however, not the best game you will play. It is nowhere near. And the main issue is the pricing. 21 euros or dollars or your regional equivalent seems a bit too much to me. For me, a simple test for these shorter indie games is it better in anything than this War of Mine? If the answer is yes, then you can definitely go over $20. If the answer is no, then you should stay around the pricing of the game, which is 17 bucks. It's a shame, and I understand that the game had plenty of external workers and artists besides the 4 main developers, but it also offers only about 8 to 10 hours of fairly simplistic gameplay, though with great artistic direction. And it was actually released in 2020 on Epic Store. Personally, I would wait for some discount. Even 25% would put it to a level for which I would recommend it to almost anyone I know who does not require action all the time. At 50% discount, it's a bargain. I hope that this review helped you decide whether to give the game a chance or not. Let me know in the comments if you will get the game, want, or if you already know the game and what you think about it. Now, have a great day, thank you for watching, and see you around.